My problem is hard to explain. Everybody I have spoken to about it over the years has had a different opinion to give, from my family and friends to doctors, psychologists, hypnotherapists, and psychiatrists. I suffer from a form of blackout, during which I manage to gamble away any money I have, never winning, leaving me penniless, hopeless, and desperate, and never quite sure what has happened. I am fortunate to have a family that supports and protects me when the going gets bad, and they have always been there for as long as I can remember, no matter how bad the situation. Mine is an addiction I have no conscious control over, and this is the first time that a doctor has signed me off to allow me to deal with the issue and referred me on to a clinical psychologist. My mother made contact with the RCA Trust around 6 months ago, as I have been told that I would have to wait 9 months to see the clinical psychologist. She encouraged me to meet with a counsellor there to see if they could help with my problems, as she was also meeting with a counsellor to help her deal with it. Having been told by many gambling help groups that they could not help me, I was sceptical, to say the least, about the RCA and the benefits they could provide for me, as my problem is not technically a gambling addiction. Robert, my counsellor, listened with interest for the first few sessions, before honestly admitting that he too could do little to solve my problem, other than by listening to me. He would effectively be another ear for me to vent my problems at, and somebody with whom I could rationalise the issues I faced on a daily basis. Although not able to help me resolve the issue, I believe these sessions have helped me to contain my problem over the last 6 months, and I have had no reoccurrence during this time. Sometimes having a sympathetic ear is the best medicine. I am still waiting to see the clinical psychologist, but thankfully, with the help and support of my family, and the ever-patient Robert listening to my problems without judging me, I have been blackout free since July of last year. I'm still hoping that somebody in the future will be able to help me cure my problem. For now, the absence of any reoccurrence is the best I can hope for, and I'm positive that the help given to me by the MCA and Robert is playing a major part in that process. Best of all, for somebody who has a gambling related issue, is that the service is free and open to anybody.